Hi everyone, so today I'm going to review the brand new Trader Joe's Salted Caramel and Pistachio Scented Candle. This comes in a 5.7 ounce or 162 grams with an approximate burn time of 20 hours. This retails at Trader Joe's for $3.99. So this was inspired by the Trader Joe's Brazil Nut Body Butter and is made with a natural soy wax blend with cotton-free wicks. This is a small 1-wick candle in a very pretty fuchsia pink color tin can. So inside there is white wax with the candle care instructions, which state to remove the dust cover before burning, burn on a stable heat-resistant surface, always trim the wick 1/4 of an inch each time, and to never burn for more than 2 hours. So on the bottom, there is much of the same information listed on the dust cover. So the first thing I do not like about this candle is that on the bottom, it states that this is a product of Vietnam. So if any of you follow Homeworks, you know that the scent quality and just overall quality in general has gone down since they moved their candle production to Vietnam, and this candle does smell light. In comparison, the grapefruit scented candle I reviewed also from Trader Joe's did not have that listed and smelled a bit stronger than this one. So I'm not sure if that's related, but I just wanted to make a note of that. So this is very popular because the scent is a dupe or supposed dupe for the Sol de Janeiro Cherryosa 62, or I believe the Bum Bum Cream. Okay, so for my thoughts, the packaging, I love it. I would have loved if the matching like bright in your face pink color was also the same color as the wax. But the white wax provides a nice contrast when you open up the tin can. Alright, so finally, the smell on cold. Sadly, this does not smell at all strong to me. The strength on cold would be maybe a 3 or 4 out of 10. So light to very light. To me, this smells the most like the Trader Joe's Brazilian Nut Body Butter. However, it doesn't smell like a gourmand scent to me. I get very little of the caramel and vanilla notes, and instead it smells a lot like almond butter, like an almond butter nutty base, similar to Jergens lotion with a hint of perfume. I do pick up like a slight hint of coconut, and it does smell overall very creamy. I know that many consider this a vacation scent, but I personally don't enjoy almond or coconut heavy scents. So for me, I'm not really wowed by this scent, and my main critique is that the strength both on cold and while burning is light. To note, the body wash that just came out also at Trader Joe's, which retails for $5.99, smells very strong to me in comparison to the candle and the other products that came out, including the body butter and the body scrub. Alright, so let's get to the scent while burning. I could barely smell this after 2 hours of burning, and at this point the candle hadn't fully pulled out. It took about 3 hours to really start throwing the scent. To me, this smells more like almond with a hint of nuttiness from the pistachio, but little to no caramel. Thankfully, no puny wicks, and the flame was a nice medium height with no noticeable sooting. It also smells a bit powdery, slightly reminiscent of baby powder or baby products that are lightly scented. I would say that this smells the most like almond or shea butter. I would best describe this like a body lotion or body butter scent base before more of the fragrance oils are added. I personally don't consider this a gourmand scent because the vanilla and the caramel fragrance in this is very light, and there is a slight powdery floral note with very little to almost an undetectable caramel note in there. So how does it compare to the Sol de Janeiro mist or the cream? Well, sad to say, to me, this is an okay dupe, but it's very light. I wouldn't consider this a foodie scent. The mist I remember smelling almost cookie-like, and the dry down was very warm and comforting, which that is not present when this candle is burning, which is odd because anytime you burn a candle, it kind of adds to that cozy warmthness just because of the heat. Since I have a lot of Bath & Body Works candles, I'll compare it to some of the scents that I have. So this is nothing like the syrupy caramel used, for instance, in Cinnamon Caramel Swirl, which evokes the sticky, candy-like image. It's almost undetectable to me in this candle. I was even expecting the salted caramel note to smell like the Homeworks Salted Caramel Gelato candle, which it does not. The vanilla is also nothing like Mary Cookie or other vanilla-heavy scents from Bath & Body Works. You don't get a straight-up baked good. Also, I don't detect a salt note at all, which maybe it's like when you add salt to a cake to bring out the other flavors, but you wouldn't exactly taste it, and in this case, you wouldn't smell it. I would say that if you purchase the Trader Joe's candle expecting a baked good smell, you would be disappointed. The smell doesn't drastically change when lit, so I would say the creamy almond scent is the most dominant note. I would best describe this as I just took a shower and applied a body lotion with a ton of almond butter smell, borderline perfumey, clean smelling instead of warm and delicious. Somewhat weird description, but yeah, I would describe the scent as smelling more like a basic lotion base than anything baked and or edible. If I had my eyes closed, I would assume that this was straight up almond butter and not something baked that I would enjoy eating. So once again, the strength while burning at most, if I'm being generous, is either a 4 or a 5 out of 10. So once again, it's light both on cold and during the burn. Another con is that this candle tunnels. So if you'd like to have a clean burn, it's not necessarily going to give you that. Alright, so you'd have to burn this in a metal candle sleeve or a candle holder, or even leaving it burning for a longer period of time, which is not recommended, which is stated on the bottom of the candle, because after 2 hours, which is the maximum time that they recommend, the candle has not fully pulled out. Plus, if you leave the candle burning for too long, you also risk more fallout than necessary in the candle. Also, sadly, this candle doesn't really project or throw much, and it had a hard time filling my medium-sized room, so I ended up shutting the door to help it out a bit. In comparison, I would say that the grapefruit candle, also from Trader Joe's, despite being a citrus scent which tends to lean a little bit lighter, was stronger both on cold and while burning. Oh, also, this candle doesn't linger at all after I extinguished it, so it didn't really leave my room smelling for hours of this salted caramel vanilla scent. Overall, I think this is an okay scent. I would have preferred a true gourmand candle than this, which mainly smells like creamy almond, maybe a hint of pistachio butter, with a little bit of caramel added, as well as that body care perfumey smell. I purchased a total of 3, and I will maybe return 1 because I'm not crazy for the scent. However, if you like the scent on cold, it's pretty much the same scent while burning, just light. So this would be best suited for a bathroom or a small room. You could always put this in a larger room if you don't mind having it scent only a corner of the room versus the whole entire room. So there is a lot of hype around this candle, but for someone who loves strong gourmand candles, this one falls short of my expectations at least. However, I would recommend trying it out because they are so affordable. It's $3.99, but it's not a hoard-worthy scent. I'm not going to buy 10 backups of this, for example. Also, since this candle is pretty cheap, I can forgive the tunneling, but I know that could be a deal breaker for some. And also, I know when I buy Trader Joe's candles in the tins, at least they tend to almost always do this, so I know to either burn it for a longer period of time or to burn it in a metal candle holder. Once again, if you enjoy the Bum Bum scent, I'd say buy one of these candles to try it out, but know beforehand that it won't fill your entire room or linger after you extinguish it. You're better off spraying the mist in the air than buying this candle. Or you can just buy this candle for novelty's sake or collector purposes. Alright, so that is my review on the brand new Trader Joe's Salted Caramel and Pistachio Scented Candle. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, bye.